What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of K-Cards Baseball. Thanks for joining me tonight on this lovely evening. Hopefully you all are doing absolutely amazing out there. Really excited about tonight's video because we are up to the number one top big kahuna on our list of the top 10 prospects that have the best potential to be called up at the start of the Major League Baseball season in 2025 or in the early part of the season. The number one player on our list is the number 5 prospect overall, and that is Jackson Jobe, a right-handed pitcher with the Detroit Tigers. He is expected to be called up in 2025. He actually did pitch at the end of the season last year for the Detroit Tigers. He is 22 years old, 6'2", and 190 pounds. I have him listed as my number one prospect because if you look at the top 4 guys, Roki Sasaki, who is currently the number one player on the list, hasn't pitched at all at the minor league level, and I think that he probably will never pitch at the minor league level. It looks like he will be called up right at the beginning of the season. And to be honest, his baseball cards were actually pretty tough to come by. Roman Anthony, another guy that I do expect to be called up in the early part of the season, and a guy I've listed in my top 3 Rookie of the Year candidates in the American League. I have highlighted Roman Anthony a few times in past prospect videos, so if you're interested in more information about Roman Anthony, go ahead and check out those videos. Walker Jenkins for the Minnesota Twins is probably still about a year away, even though he has quickly shot up the rankings and will be a definite stud going into the 2026 season. So look for me to do a lot of featuring of Walker Jenkins this year. I am currently in search of one of his Bowman First autograph cards from 2024. Dylan Cruz is not a guy I highlighted because he is a guy that I highlighted in the video that I made, highlighting the best rookies to collect in 2025 Topps Series 1. He did play at the Major League level at the end of last year and is expected to be the odds-on favorite for Rookie of the Year this year in the National League. So that leads us to Jackson Jobe. Jackson Jobe is another guy from the 2021 draft. He was drafted 3rd overall by the Detroit Tigers. The major concern with Jackson Jobe is that he has been hampered quite a bit over the course of the last 2 seasons with injuries. In 2023, he had a lumbar spine inflammation, and last year he had a left hamstring strain. However, he is considered a massive developmental success. He had a career high last year of 91 2/3 innings and did make his Major League Baseball debut on September 25th of last year. He also pitched during the postseason last year out of the Tigers bullpen. An interesting stat about Jackson Jobe, he currently has the fastest fastball pitched so far in spring training this year at 101.8 miles per hour. Even though that is a little bit unusual for him, his fastball continuously tops out at that 99 to 100 mile per hour speed. To go along with that fastball, he has a slider that typically tops out at 81 to 84 miles per hour, as well as a cutter that comes in at 88 to 91 miles per hour. And looking at his stats at the minor league level over the course of the last 3 years, he has had a record of 11 wins and 12 losses with a 2.97 ERA. He did give up 27 home runs in 233 innings pitched. His strikeout to walk ratio isn't too bad with 261 strikeouts and 81 base on balls. Opponent's batting average was .213 over the course of the last 3 years. However, last year, the opponent batting average was 178. And once he got to the major league level last year, opponent batting average went all the way down to .071. His whip at the minor league level was 1.14. However, his whip with the Tigers at the end of the year last year was a whopping .50. Let's take a video clip look at Jackson Jobe.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. There's the changeup, and Jobe has his first strikeout. Got him. Yes, sir. 3-2. Take at the knees. Strike 3 call. 2-2. Got him. Swing. Fourth K for Jobe. Up. Takes a called third strike on the outside edge. You got him with the cutter. Taken. Strike 3 called. Second straight strikeout for Jackson Jobe. Breaking ball got him swinging. Hey, he dropped a hammer there. Someone called Thor. Strikeout number 7 for Jackson Jobe. Swing and a miss. Got him. He gassed him up. Cheddar from Jackson Jobe for his 8th strikeout.
So that's a look at Jackson Jobe. Definitely is the top prospect pitcher going into the 2025 season and should be a big part of the starting rotation for the Tigers. Him and Tariq Skubal on the mound will be pretty dominant for those Detroit Tigers coming off an excellent season last year. Let's take a look at eBay and Jackson Jobe's current card market. In looking at Jackson Jobe's current card market, another guy from the 2021 Bowman draft. That is pretty amazing. The last 4 players that we've highlighted have all come from the 2021 Bowman draft set. It might not be a bad idea to see if we can track down some 2021 Bowman draft with all these huge prospects in them. But here is a look at his 2021 Bowman Draft Chrome first card for $8.88 on a buy it now, and another one for $4.76. As we have seen pretty consistently with all the other prospects that we have highlighted in this series, you can get their Bowman Draft Chrome cards generally for under $10 and sometimes under $5. And that is the case as well with Jackson Jobe. Here's a really cool Aqua Lava auto card for $255 raw. That is a really nice card there. I always try and look for their Bowman First Chrome refractors. Here's one for $14.99 or $15. That's not a bad deal at all. Here's another one for $14.99. So that seems to be about the market for Jackson Jobe on his Bowman Chrome First Refractor. Here's actually one that sold a little bit higher than that, as well as his Sapphire that sold for $22. If he can get a Sapphire anytime of any top prospect, that is a better way to go, because those Sapphire cards are absolutely gorgeous. Here's another Bowman Chrome Refractor for $15. So it seems like his market for his Bowman Chrome refractor cards has been pretty consistent at around that $15 mark. So that's a look at Jackson Jobe, my number 1 player on my top 10 prospect list going into the 2025 baseball season. A guy that can have a tremendous impact for his Major League Baseball team during the beginning part of the season in 2025. So that's all I got for this series. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making these videos and taking a look at each one of these players, because it really honestly gets me pretty hyped going into the 2025 season, because I think that we have a tremendous amount of top prospects to really pay attention to and look at and invest in going into this upcoming season. So before I let you go, if you're new to the channel and haven't had a chance to hit that like and subscribe button, please go ahead and take care of that for me now. I would greatly appreciate it, and it is your best way to show your appreciation for what we do here on the K Cards channel. Thanks to all of you for checking out this series and all the other content that we make on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Be safe out there, guys, and happy collecting. We'll talk to you guys later.